Hello. Fia Shanti Om here. This is Philosophy in Drag. This is our sixth um, live, and just as I promised yesterday, today we'll be covering Dogma versus Axiom, a very important topic. These are the very basics of, rational thinking and thinking versus believing. Yeah, so this is very important to understand how your mind works, to consciously choose the very foundations of the functioning of your mind. It's like when you have a hardware, a piece of computer, like a piece of technology, like computer, a smartphone, or whatever, and then you choose the operating system for your device. So this is that important. Okay, so we're exploring the basics, and we are going to choose the foundation of the functioning of your mind. Before, until this, we covered philosophy, and we went through all the 5 components of philosophy. So those who want to learn and want to internalize new knowledge, I invite you guys to write all the names of all the 5 branches of philosophy. Okay, try it. If you want to give me the Greek words, fine. If not, just the English equivalents. Okay. So before moving on to the very topic, as I normally do, I will also perform today for you guys. And I invite you to guess the name of the song and of the author. This one will be easy too, I think. Okay, and off we go. Very soothing, relaxing. Oh, so relaxing. Ah, ah, Liberian girl, you came and you changed my world. A love so brand new, Liberian girl. You came and you changed me, girl. A feeling so true, Liberian boy. You know that you came and you changed my world. Just like in the movies, the lovers in a scene. And he says, do you love me? And he says so endlessly, ah, I love you, Liberian boy. It says Liberian girl in the original, but ah, oh, yeah. All right, Liberian boy, more precious than any pearl. Your love so complete, Liberian boy. You kiss me, then oh, the world. You do this to me, Liberian boy. You know that you came and you changed my world. Just like in the movies, the lovers in a scene. And he says, do you love me? And he says so endlessly, ah, I love you, Liberian boy. Mm, oh, baby. Ah. Right, that's enough for today. So yeah, if you guessed the song, just type in what's the title of the song and who is the singer. Very easy, I think. This one is pretty easy. Now, dogma versus axiom. So the term dogma uh, is from the world of faith, belief, and religion. Okay, I'll just Google it, the etymology, because I don't remember it by heart. Ah, yes, in Greek, again, that's another Greek term, means opinion or tenet. Uh, so yeah, originally it means opinion, but now when we say dogma, what it means is something that you cannot question. Okay? And these definitions, I just give them as I go. We could take some dictionary definitions as well. Let's do that too. But my, like when I brainstorm and try to give a very easy and, well, I can't say comprehensive, but easily understandable and simplified definition, that's it. So yes, dogma here is a more complex definition with some heavy verbiage. It means a definite authoritative tenet, a code of such tenets, or a doctrine of faith or morals. Well, this is heavy, yeah? So this is why I try to simplify things. So when, here's an example of a dogma. Jesus is God. That's an example of a dogma. Or from Muslim, from the religion of Islam, uh, Allah is the only real God. That's another religious dogma. Of course, we can talk of non-religious dogmas as well, but oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Thank you so much. I think this is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that my live is getting likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every heart. And so, yeah, you can have political dogmas as well. Yeah. So that's another thing, like blind belief. I believe this, and that's it. Um, then, based on unshakable belief, you have your faith and you have your religion, if we speak of religion in general, or you have your worldviews, your perception. That's dogma. The alternative to dogma is something called axiom. Axiom is also something which people could believe in, but axiom is a little different. And if I try to define it again, make it easy, an axiom is some idea that is held to be self-evident. This is how I would simplify it. And now let's ask Google axiom definition. Let's see. Okay, Merriam-Webster. It says an axiom is a statement, rule, or principle that is accepted as true without proof or evidence. I kind of agree, but partly. The difference between dogma and axiom is you have to accept dogma. You have to say Jesus is God and that's it. Or there is no other God than Allah. Yeah. Or if we try to talk of political dogmas, white race is superior. That's a stupid racist dogma, right? So, like, you believe it, and then you go from there. Okay, that's an example of a dogma. An axiom. Here's an example of an axiom. A whole is always bigger than its part. This is an example of an axiom. And you can always challenge axioms. Challenging axioms is completely fine. That's the big difference. With dogmas, when you challenge dogmas, you are bad. You're a bad Christian. You're a bad Muslim. You're a bad Republican or a bad Democrat. You're a bad LGBTQ person or leftist when you question some dogmas. And, it's everywhere across the spectrum. Right-wing people have their dogmas. Left-wing people have their dogmas too, honestly. And I'll give y'all some more examples as we go. But I came across, people like that. LGBT people, feminists who are very dogmatic as well. And they don't have, an open mind, a critical thinking. Now, Okay, let me grab something and alright, okay, I have this. So a whole is always bigger than its part. This is, let's take the leaf of this artificial flower. Is the leaf bigger than the whole composition? Of course not. One leaf is smaller, right? So here it is. I just examined that axiom, and here's the proof. The whole is bigger than the half. And if I'm not satisfied with it, I can take anything. And it's completely all right. It's actually good to question axioms. Sometimes when you question axioms, you may discover that there was something wrong in the axiom, in something that was held to be self-evident or that was believed to be true. Yeah, but no one gets crazy about it. They won't burn you. They won't come after you. They won't persecute you when you question axioms. In case of dogmas, when you question dogmas, yeah, they ostracize you. They sometimes unaliven you historically. When you like Giordano Bruno, he said the Earth is rotating around the sun. He was killed. Oh, TikTok doesn't like this word. He was unalivened by the Catholic Church for that. Yeah, and we have a lot of crazy stuff like that. Okay, another object. My keyboard. Well, this space button is pretty big, but is this space button bigger than the whole keyboard? No. Even if I take um, all like lots of buttons, let's say I take most of those buttons, can I say that most of those buttons are bigger than the keyboard itself? No, it cannot work. The whole keyboard is always bigger than any part of the keyboard. Okay? So go ahead and write your own examples. And thank you for the hearts again, guys. I appreciate each and every tap. I'm kind of new to TikTok with this channel. So, I appreciate every live. And Lizzie, thank you for following me, girl. Thank you. Yeah. Now, that's one axiom. Yeah, so we can have very scientific axioms. We can have like general philosophical axioms. Let me check. I can find maybe another uh, general philosophical axiom examples. Hopefully it will be easy. Oh, this is Microsoft Bing. It makes it a little harder, I think. Oh no, this is mathematics. It will be too complex. No, no, Mr. Bing, you're not good. Let's try with Google. Google.com. Oh, yes. Google is better. Thank you, Mr. Gemini. A thing cannot be both true and false at the same time in the same sense. This is actually this is another an introduction to another topic which I adore. We have something called laws of logic. Sometimes people call it laws of thought. We may get there maybe tomorrow. So this is an example of, one of the four important laws of logic, very basic, important things. And again, for those of you who just joined, I'm telling you this process of understanding the difference between a dogma and an axiom is like installing a software on your brain, okay? Installing a mental software. Like when you have a laptop, you may choose between different operational systems. Yes, Windows, Linux, Mac, etc. So when you choose between philosophy, science, religion, etc., you are actually choosing an operational system for your mind. Okay, this is that important, guys. So yes, a thing cannot be both true and false at the same time in the same sense. And a lot of people, including religious and political figures, they adore refusing this law of non-contradiction. This is what it is called. They're like, no, something can be both true and false at the same time. For instance, unalivening is bad, some people may argue, but unalivening a certain group of people is cool. It's patriotic. So if you argue unalivening is bad, then you cannot say, well, it's bad except. Then you should change something. Maybe you can say, wait, well, unalivening innocent people for no reason is wrong. And unalivening people who are threatening others is acceptable. Then, okay, we could, talk about something. When you go deep into these topics, you learn to also protect yourself against disinformation, manipulations, including manipulations of religious and political kind, also philosophical kind, I would argue. So that's another, example, or a very simple example, just to make it easy. If I say this box is green, and you see it, I cannot say this box is also red. It won't be true. Yes, when we define everything, this is the box and color green looks exactly like this. Right now, this box cannot be green and red at the same time. Yeah, from the same perspective, in the same universe or reality, we could say. So obviously you see a green box. Yeah. Uh, when they want to lie, when they want to cheat, they say, no, don't believe that this box is green. Believe that this box can be also red. It's a cultural thing. Your eyes are deceiving you. Don't believe your eyes. Believe our book or believe our leader. And this is how manipulation and deception starts, when they say, don't trust your sense organs, don't trust your mind, and trust us instead. Okay? So that's a very important point. Understanding axioms, understanding these important laws of logic. With that, you educate yourself, you install a very reliable mental system, mental operating system on your brain to defend yourself against manipulation, disinformation, fraud, etc., etc. Okay? So axioms are fine. Like we need some bases. We need to, in order to understand things around us, we need a set of concepts which can be agreed on. But if you remain critical and open-minded, you will be completely okay when your axioms, your beliefs, well, I don't like the word belief in this context, your preconceptions, your premises, your understanding is questioned. Okay? Here's a historical example. For centuries, people believed that there existed only white swans in the nature. They thought that swans were only white. And once, I don't remember when, maybe in the 17th century maybe, some scientists, a group of people saw black swans. And then that axiom was challenged. Until then, everybody believed, at least in the Western Hemisphere, that swans were only white. After that, they changed that axiom. Okay. Also in science, this happens from time to time. Scientists create a thesis, and then these theses may turn to theorems if they are validated, and then they may turn to laws. But sometimes your thesis can be wrong, and if that's the case, as a scientist, you don't try to fight the other person. You don't try to go like, no, you're bad because you're trying to destroy my thesis. You are like, oh, thank you for your contribution. Oh, now I have a deeper understanding. Ah, see, I didn't see that. So the energy of curiosity, a desire to discover truth, is driving you, as opposed to fear, fear of being rebuked or laughed at or rejected. Yeah. So that's the importance of axioms, and axioms can be not only scientific but also philosophical. Okay. Um, Here's a very simple example of another axiom. If you keep ice under the sun uh, in uh, in summer, ice melts. Okay? You can constantly check and question this axiom. You can take a piece of ice and keep it under the sun and see whether it melts or not. And if it doesn't melt, well, congratulations. You just disproved a very widely held axiom. You know? And lastly, in terms of examples, here's one example again from the left wing. I was in a conference. It was an LGBTQ event, um, a training of a regional scope. There were people from Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, and this one Georgian um, woman was very pro-Palestinian. And when I spoke of my um, support for Israel in terms of a state that has the right to exist, we started exchanging some arguments, and I showed her a story of I think 21 or 25-year-old Palestinian man who was unalivened by other Palestinians for being gay in West Bank. I think that happened in 2022, just a few years ago. And she was like, this is Western propagandist media. I don't believe them. It was, I think, a BBC link, but I could have shown her, the same story with other media outlets, trustworthy media outlets who wouldn't, lie on such an important topic. But there she was, like, she rejected reality based on her dogmas, on her dogmatic belief. She was like, I don't believe this story is true. So she was not interested in facts, in science. She was interested in her point of view. So dogmas can be also non-religious, and dogmas can corrupt the minds of not only right-wing conservative people, but also left-wing progressive individuals. This is my interpretation of the story. Whenever you feel very emotional about a topic and you think that your wrath, your anger is more important than reality, then you have some problems. Okay. Now, uh, we will end with another Aristotle quote. Now, uh, hmm, okay, what is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Wow, that's kind of poetic. I'll read that again. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. All right, Aristotle. Um, yeah, the word friend is used in a very generalized manner today. We're friends, she's my friend, etc. But having friends, for me too, a friend is something more intimate, more profound. As of today, I have great acquaintances. I have a few souls or minds with whom I have a deep connection. Um, uh, I still am not sure if I could call them my friends. See, this is how intimate the concept of a friend is for me. And I love those people. One of them is my mom, but is she my friend? I'm not sure. Another person is gay person whom I consider my second mom. And sometimes we share, we have very profound conversations with her on various subjects. Um, but I call her mom. I don't call her a friend, although that person is very close to what we could call a friend, but still not fully. So I'm even asking myself, do I have friends in the profound meaning of the word right now? I have people who support me, especially here in LA. I have amazing people who support me as a new immigrant, who help me a lot, who uh, give me access to some resources, etc. But still, they and sometimes I hug them. I like, thank you so much. I appreciate you, but I'm not sure I could call them friends because friendship is much more profound for me. So when Aristotle says a single soul dwelling in two bodies, it's very, very close, to that understanding. Yeah, in Armenia, my home country, I remembered my dentist. Like, she is, in terms of energy, in terms of knowledge, in terms of beauty, she's fantastic. We didn't spend much time together. I saw her usually when I visited her for my dentistry and stuff. But she's very close to that. And when I visited her, I would get energetically kind of rejuvenated. And she also respected me a lot. At some point, she even started not taking money from me for visiting her, which was both embarrassing but also very, um, I don't know, uplifting, or I felt gratitude for that gesture, because both financially it was very convenient for me with my limited income, and the gesture itself was so beautiful. Oh, Malik Ashtar, we'll try. Hi there.
Najma,
Do you speak English, Malik, or not?
only English.
No English? Where
I
are you
know
from?
English.
Ah, you know English. Okay, cool.
I
Where
am
are you
from
from?
Pakistan.
Oh, wow,
I am
Pakistan.
from Pakistan.
Okay, okay. I'm in LA right now, Los Angeles. Oh, you're inviting me to, okay, I'll
I am
try it,
fine,
but
fine.
okay, battle. Well, I have only one follower now. I'm new to TikTok, so you will win most probably.
Yeah, okay.
So, what do you do, Malik?
My name is Malik.
Yes, what do you do? What is your profession?
My profession jobs.
Yeah, what is your job? What do you do?
My warehouse job. Warehouse job.
What job do
Warehouse
you
job.
have? Oh, are you a job agency? You help people find jobs?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I think in Pakistan it's very, very hard, probably. Mm,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I see. Oh, you also don't have followers, so we both are on zero level.
You're looking very beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a drag queen, so yeah, just having fun. Yeah. Okay, it seems we both have no followers who are going to tap, so maybe we should
Double
say
tap, please, guys.
goodbye to each other, okay? That's okay, Malik?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice chatting with you. Have a great day and bye bye, okay?
Okay, bye bye.
Hmm. Yeah, it made no sense. We both were like, yeah. Hmm. All right, guys, that's it. And tomorrow, uh, after discovering the value of axioms, we will talk about the fundamental laws of logic. Okay, four laws of thought or four laws of logic. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Bye bye.